normally you'd be really sad that one of the characters died off and everything, right? But I'm actually kind of really happy Angie's dead, dude. The only way I saw Angie's arc ending was that she was gonna die. There was no other way that Angie's arc was going to end. I don't know, I didn't see another way. There probably was, but whatever. She's dead now, boys. Woo! Let us pray for Angie. This is some intense stuff. They're all hanging upside down. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care, Angie. Dots. Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her? Clearly, she didn't. It's really creepy. Did you see that Kaide actually had a sword stabbed in her chest? That's weird, right? That not true. Angie says Atua always by our side. Dots. Himiko. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua, yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game. Oh my gosh, wait a second. This is part of the killing game? For real? Yes, silly. What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her. It's true, it's true. But why would someone do such awful thing? Is that really what happened? Eh? Huh? It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but... What, one of the wax statues? Ohakuma. Ew! Oh! Oh, a vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Yeah. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along. Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far. Yes, ignoring the fact that we've had 2 other killings. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Evidently not for one of us. Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. I don't think so. But how? So, let's get started. Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. Alright, I'm really excited to see how she died, because I have no idea. Oh look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monophony? Dots. She's just still puking. Alright. By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock it off you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Alright. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. I agree. Okay. Get out of here, sillies. Alright, come on. So there was no use complaining. We are better off beginning our investigation. So, everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes? Yep. I mean, by the 3rd murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies. If not, if you're Monophony, though. No, not Gonta. No way Gonta ever get used to this. Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should ever get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin. Not really. She seems like she'd have the most, right? Dots. Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice. It's true. Alright, let's read the file first. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual. Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together. Together. Yeah. But are you feeling okay, Kaito? He'll be fine. Now that girl who was trying to bring back dead is dead. He doesn't fear ghosts anymore. We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit. The culprit? Is it really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Tsumugi. But do you really have to repeat that tired old line every time? I agree. It's getting a little overused at this point. Oh no. That's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student? That's a good question. Did Angie really complete the ritual, though? I don't know. Is it like a ghost now? I don't think there would be a ghost, right? The way that she worded it made it seem like the effigy would get, possessed, right? That's why she made them. But then again, she could be misinterpreting it. I don't really have much faith in Angie's intelligence, so... Aww. Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual. Oh, that was part of the ritual to hang them upside down? Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her. It's over. It's over. What? Shut up already. He's so spooked. It's her fault for telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. He's become a zombie now. Run! Kaito, daijoubu? Sure. Sorry, Suichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. You do a good job, you guys. Alright, later, friend. Kaito left. Still a bit wobbly. Doing a good job. That count has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Baka. Baka she. Maybe it wasn't the best way to phrase it. But he just wants to encourage. You've clearly settled us right in your sidekick role. You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role, dude. Aw, we have. We are the sidekick now. Dots.
大丈夫
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore. Baka.
あのさ
So, where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
そうだね
Yes. Let's take a look. Alrighty then. Monokuma file 3. The victim is Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. The body was found in the ultimate artist's lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration? What? Monokuma file 3 has been added. Right there. The Monokuma file indicated the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonials.
でも
So, the murder happened at nighttime after all. Tsumugi, just because it happened at nighttime doesn't mean that you guys were doing a good job. You know, it could have been one of you. Think about it. If everyone had followed the student council's rules, like Angie and Atua said. What good was saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes?
どうして
Member of the student council. That's...
よーし
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together. Don't.
無理じゃ
I can't.
夢野さん
Himiko?
え
I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body.
けど
Bible thump dude feels really bad, man. But if we don't make it to the class trial, then everyone will die.
どうでもいいよ
I don't care anymore. Yeah?
めんどい
Surviving and everything else. Oh, it's too much of a pain. Oh my god, then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie? This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
そうかい
We cannot say that with certainty. No.
え
Excuse me? We're gonna do the ritual then?
いや
Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible. But I know a way we can speak with Angie. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing.
ほら
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. A seance?
どういうつもり
Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
ふざけないでください
He seems pretty confident in his abilities to do it, so I don't know. We might actually be able to talk with Angie, not like anyone would actually want to. Yeah, this is no time for jokes.
僕は真面目だよ
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation. You know, on the inside, Koakira is just like, I get to do the thing. I get to do it. Soichi said no, but now we have a legitimate reason to do the thing. Bog champ. And for investigation.
そう
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close. That's true. If it works, though. I'm a little skeptical.
あのさ
First, a resurrection ritual, and now a seance. You're messing with us, aren't you?
いいかな
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written in the literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many time? On top of that, we have a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes? It would be pretty foolish, I agree with that. No matter how you put it. Now is not the time for something.
でもさ
Uh-huh. I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes? My earlier theory?
だから
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. I don't think it is. One of the effigies will be gone then, like theoretically, if it was the transfer student, I think. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one head.
どうなの
So is it to prove such a thing impossible? I think it would be best if we consult Angie together.
理解不能です。
That logic is peculiar to say the least.
と
Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. If we're gonna fight the occult with the occult.
オッケー
So, well, we can't worry about this forever. So we might as well go with the easiest solution.
興奮するよね
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. Yeah, dude. Eh?
うむ
I'll help out too. Himiko wants to see Angie. One last time. Huh? You too, Himiko?
うちは
If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. Feels bad. A seance, or whatever it takes. I'll do it.
じゃあ
I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone. Feels bad. Tenko's doing whatever it takes to try and get Himiko as a friend. Little does she know, Himiko doesn't really give a fuck about her. Feels fucking terrible, man.
勝手にせ
Do whatever you want.
はい
Okay, I will.
さて
So, now we have 4 participants. Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the caged child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine then. Keyboy can come too.
そうじゃな
I guess we can't be that picky. Everyone's a robophobe.
なんでですか
Why am I being forced to participate? And why am I being treated like a burden? Feels bad.
じゃあ
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where should we do it? We should do it in the 3 rooms that all look identical, right? The ghosts of the Monokumas are already in there, so it'll be fine. How about your lab?
いや
No. In order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. Exactly. The 3 rooms. They already have ghosts in them. They can be dark as fuck, and they've got that vibe that is just spooky. So it's perfect, you know? Magic isn't real. Kill the mage. Yeah. Magic is real. Ampy Chan Parker. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off will make it quite dark enough.
であれば
Then, how about the empty rooms? Yeah, good point. I was bringing that up.
それは
Empty rooms. The ones on the 4th floor.
うむ
There are only windows there. So if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark. So.
うん
Sure, I'm fine with that.
いいですか
I agree with Himiko.
どうだい
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? Let's use the middle one. The middle one, I think.
であれば
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
そうだね
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment for my lab.
と
Are you really gonna do this?
いいかな
This is for our investigation. I said as much. Did I not?
けけけ
We need to use all of our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. That's a good point. We need everyone to band together, boys. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene. Oop, didn't pick him.
バカバカしい
Baka, baka, shit. Are they serious about this stupid seance?
でも
Perhaps such is part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We invite the dead to come live with us? That's nothing. Nothing at all. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. With the what the ultimate detective can do. Alrighty then. Investigation start! Let's see. So we can't actually investigate a whole lot in here. We can only investigate Angie's body and the doors. We can talk to everyone in here, but weird. Interesting. Let's start with Angie's body. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room. Alright, let's get close up.
どうしたの
Are you going to take a closer look? I was planning to.
ちょっと
Then let's hurry up and do it. We cannot afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin after all. Alright, Angie's body. The book is on the floor right there, so we'll check that out. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. If it's dripping, that means it's still kind of fresh, right? Which means it didn't... No, it happened 2 in the morning, right? And it's 8 o'clock now, which means it happened 6 hours ago. Cops, I'll just wait for them. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on the forehead.
やっぱり
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
まあ
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
でも
But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack? Maybe she sustained the forehead injury first on something else, like she tripped? I don't
そ
know.
っか
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
ほら
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. If it's not bleeding much, that means it was post-mortem, right? It was done after she was killed. Weird. What is going on with these 2 wounds? Forehead injury has been added. Half the forehead.
え
What's wrong, Mackie?
ちょっと
Move. Mackie pushed me aside and then lifted Angie's butt. What the fuck did I just say? Mackie pushed me aside and then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder. I combined body and up together. Hello?
これって
What is this doing crumpled up underneath her body? What is what?
何なの
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? Butt. Angie's butt. God damn it.
えっと
I don't know. It must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Bloody duct tape has been added? Okay,
で
okay.
も
I'm surprised you spotted this, Mackie. It was hidden under the body.
別に
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. We're still in training, okay? We're an apprentice detective is all. Well, that's true. Yes. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. Yeah, apprentice in training, by the way. So don't beat yourself up over it. Well then, it's a good thing you're here. You're used to corpses, Mackie.
殺されたいの
Huh? Do you want to die?
ごめん
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist. Just joke.
ちょっと
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. I'm warming up to Mackie, man. She makes great jokes. Like, I'll kill you. That's an amazing joke. What a joke. That didn't sound like a joke though. Alright, anything else? So we checked out Angie's body. Pool of blood. Let's look at this now. A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck.
これって
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Alright, nothing there then? Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. Dots. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue this investigation for now. Dots.
えっと
Mackie, what's wrong? What is wrong? She's like lost in thought or something.
別に
It's not that important. But the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Blocker. Is that supposed to be a compliment? We'll take it. We'll take it as a compliment.
そうね
Sane, who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Alright, we checked out everything around the body. We can also check out the hanging corpses. So let's look at the Necronomicon first, before we jump into the corpses. This book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim corpse. Do you want to die? Yes, I was joking. MC, that's really morbid, man. Kappa. Never reliable in bed. That feels bad, man, right there.
やっぱり
This was the motive. The Necronomicon.
ね
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right? If we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Alright, this is really interesting. Alright. Ooh. Look at all the diagrams and stuff. Like, some of them are really, really spooky. Like, it's still got the Monokuma and whatever, but the one below the Monokuma on the left. Hello? Seems like the resurrection wouldn't bring them back like they were, but I'm just assuming stuff from looking at it. The Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of I like that. Even the Necronomicon is looking out for carbon monoxide poisoning. It's very dangerous, chat. Don't be around fires. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
バカバカしい
Angie, you really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. I agree with that, but it looks like she didn't even get to the ritual. Because, she hasn't burned anything yet. And who was it? Tsumugi originally said hanging the corpses upside down, was part of the ritual. But it didn't have anything to do with the ritual at all. The book just said we needed to burn it, and she hasn't burned it yet, which means she hasn't started it. Interesting. Necronomicon has been added. Alrighty then. So let's start looking at, let's go left to right. Hanging doll of Ryoma. The 4 effigies hung upside down, making the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
確か
If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures.
ね
Is this a rope from the warehouse?
そうだね
I believe so. And that means there won't be much of a clue. Not at all. But it also does mean that anyone could have done this, right? Because pulley systems and whatever. So anyone could have thrown the rope over the top, tied it around the leg of someone, and then pulled it up. So I think anyone could have done it. There's a lot of... They would only need a ladder, right? Interesting. Anyone could have gone and gotten those ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. Yes. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Interesting. Anyway, I know these effigies are just wax, but they still creep me out. They're like in the, that uncanny valley, or whatever, right? That little, when you're trying to get to realism, and then just before you get to where it looks like a person, it goes really creepy. That's what these wax effigies kind of remind me of. Or at least how they're supposed to remind me of.
確かに
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
ところでさ
By the way, why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is it part of the ritual? No, it's not. It's got like... Is that the sword from, Korakiyo's lab? It looks like the gold-plated one, right? Huh, I'm not sure.
何なの
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Huh. Right, if they're going to do this much work, there should be some reason to it. What could it be? Who would do this? A culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Effigies hung upside down. This sword! It is the katana from downstairs, right? I think everything at the moment is pointing towards Korakiyu. Not Korakiyu, sorry. Kokichi, right? Kokichi's the only one that can pick locks, and if he can pick a lock, he can relock it. Kokichi knew about the sword in Korakiyu's lab. And it kind of makes sense that Kokichi would have a sort of a motive to kill her, right? If she's being like really controlling. But at the same time, Kokichi doesn't seem like the person to actually do the killing. He seems more of the person to like enjoy the killing. So I think that's where they're gonna go in the class trial. It's gonna start blaming Kokichi a little bit. Do we have to look at all of these statues or just one of them? The 4 effigies hung upside down with a rope hanging from the ceiling's exposed beams. That's a loud-ass bike. These wax figures are definitely made of the same ones Angie made, but why are they hung up? Alright, no. This is the same. That implies there was a reason behind it. But what was the reason who did it? The culprit Angie or someone else entirely? Okay, we just got that bit. So let's look at the katana now. A katana stabbed into Kaide's wax effigy. Who did this? And why? Why would you defile Kaide like this? Stab her through the heart. Feels bad.
ちょっと
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside and gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Ah, wait. This is a crime scene. You can't...
何なの
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out. It's true. It's true.
だってさ
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Docs. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
これって
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it and blood on the end. Is that the murder weapon then? Interesting. Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the ultimate anthropologist's lab.
へえ
Eh? Is that so? We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge looks too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
でも
Why do they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon? Maybe it was a more of a like murder of the moment, so they just kind of ran down the hall, grabbed the nearest weapon they could, and ran back and stabbed Angie, as opposed to planning it out.
そうだね
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon. That was just what I was thinking. Yeah. Maki is the new Nepgear. Maki is the new Nepgear, dude. She's on Nepgear. Hell yeah. Hope she doesn't die.
もしかして
Perhaps it's because Kyu's lab was on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. I'm liking Maki now. Maki's the new Nepgear. They may have been in a hurry.
あのさ
Or maybe they needed a long weapon. Look at this. A long weapon. My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
え
Oh. Oh.
そうだね
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. Maybe you made your own lab, is all. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used the sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them, personally, just like Angie's was. But how do they know all this? We'll find out, on the next episode. Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now. Everyone, put in your hands. Let's see. Do you have gold leaf on them? It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily. Yeah, it must be.
ちょっと
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Feels bad. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaide's effigy.
ね
I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. It's too hard to watch. Look away. Just gonna stab Kaide again. Thank you. Whoop. I averted my gaze as Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
えところでさ
Even so, why was a weapon stamped into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps I had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. That's true. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
どういう意味
And what is the reason for this?
それは
I honestly have no idea. Either. We'll look around. Dots.
あのさ
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there. The ultimate anthropologist lab. Yes. Let's do that. Okay. I wanted to be sure the katana indeed came from that room. Okay, okay. Gold leaf katana has been added. Nice. I think that's it, right? Door. Back door. This door is the lab's back door. Why are Mackie's hands sticky, Amsy? It's a good question, Amsy. What are you doing, silly?
これって
This door is a sliding lock, and it's still locked. What's that? Oh, look! There's gold leaf on it. Huh. Is that how they escaped? This is going to be another locked room mystery, isn't it? Oh, no, I don't like these. Last time it was Danganronpa 1, and it was Sakura, right? Huh.
そうだな。
Because no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
ね
Oh, wait. What's this? Look. There's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. It's like gold leaf. Gold and shiny. Could it be?
いいかな。
Mackie, may I see this for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
別に
You want to unlock it? Go ahead. Do what you want. Okay. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Click. Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. So did they close it from the outside? But how could they get the gold on the doorknob if they did that? Or the thing, I don't know. Click. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Alright, Earth Lab's back door has been added. That should be everything here, right?
あ
Yeah.
のさ
I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Alright, let's go look. Mackie walked over to the front door. Alright, I'll follow Mackie. Does it look more messy in here, or is that just me? I don't remember there being all this art supplies on the ground. But there was also a large stack of wax here, so maybe she used it all to paint and stuff, and it just looks messy that way. That's probably what it is. Alright, let's take a look at the front door. It's unlocked, but I still think there are things to investigate here. Oh, I need to talk to Mackie, okay.
ね
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, are you sure the front door was unlocked? Farm coins? Oh yeah, we gotta destroy everything. Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Click, 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 click. It really is locked. Yeah.
やっぱり。
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and then stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. Clack. There. Open sesame. It's not... Isn't it sesame? I'm pretty sure it's sesame. I don't know, dude. So, he picked this cylinder lock open.
ね
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him? No, because they got rid of the key. Monodam ate the key, right?
そうだな。
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocups took the key. Yeah. Okay, here it is. But it's the one and only key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to open the locked door. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Thoughts? Let me see that key. Monodam swiped the key from Monophonine and lifted it into his mouth. Nom. Ah, he ate it.
だったら
So, Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
え
So, the front door was locked from inside the room.
いや、
Not necessarily. I'm thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How did the culprit get out of the classroom after locking the doors? Got out of the classroom. How the culprit got... Okay, that makes sense. Art Lab's front door has been added. Okay, cool.
へえ
Still, it is strange that the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. By the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
これって
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, isn't it? Feels fucking bad, man. Locked, huh?
そうだね。
Yes. The cylinder lock key was taken by by the Monocubs, not Monokuma. So both doors could only be locked from the inside.
へえ
But only if you allow Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So we could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie. That's too obvious. It's too obvious, right?
確か。
It's true, but it's no, I don't know. Kokichi doesn't seem like the killing type.
そうだよ
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
やっぱり
He is clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. I agree. I agree. Interesting. Kokichi's lockpicking has been added. Nice. Alright, who left? Who's left in here? So we got 3 people to talk to. Let's start with Gonta first.
なんで
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible, even.
どうして
Impossible. Why do you think that?
そうだよ
Cause student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime. Gone to smash anyone outside at nighttime.
あんたって
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
だけど
But it add to a rule. Angie says she'd punish us if we not follow his rule. Yeah, he would punish you, but it would just be Angie being slightly irritated for a couple minutes.
でも
But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do whatever they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was? Gonta not smart.
だけど
No way. Student council would never break own rule. But it wasn't breaking her own rules because it said the student council could go out at nighttime. Right? So not breaking own rule.
そうだよ
They should been sleep in own room to set good example to others. In a perfect world, yes, Gonta. But add to a girl, not like that. Maybe Angie got attacked while she's asleep in her room and get brought here? Doesn't seem likely.
ゴンタはバ
If
カ
so,
だ
Gonta could save her if only Gonta saw. Don't worry, Gonta. It's okay. It's okay. But Gonta was asleep. Sorry, Angie. No Gonta could no save you. Wow, that was a terrible sentence even for Gonta. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside, in spite of the student council rule. Yeah, well, we went outside, right? All the time. Right. Sumugi, what do you gotta say?
あのさ
I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the As much as we want it to be Tenko, I don't really think Tenko's the culprit here. Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have any proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
まさか
So, you suspect Tenko?
っていうか
Because, as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed in this lab. But we were here last night with Tenko, and to a girl was sort of like, no. But if it's actually Tenko, I would have called it back earlier. I'm gonna take credit for it. XD, Kappa. And it was like a best case scenario. If it is Tenko, that means we got rid of both worst girls in just the span of a chapter. And there's no way they can be that good. Why is she sweating so much? Ooh, she's trying to pass it off onto someone else, dude. Monka ass.
そっか
That's right. Angie did not allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
確かに
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council, after all.
いや
She did. She did. But it doesn't seem like it, right? Too obvious. It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been in here. So Angie only let student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Tsumugi's account has been added. Alright, one more. I think we've investigated everything for now. Alright. Start out then.
ちょっと
This is really time to rest. I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know about how much. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
そうだね
Ah, you're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
そうだね
That's true. We need to check if the katana really
So,
did come
so.
from that place. Dots.
あれ
Something wrong, Mackie?
ところでさ
Just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner? Because, boys, she's our partner in crime. She is our new Nepgear. Feels good, man. The Danganronpa series always needs a Nepgear, you know?
まあいいけど
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Mackie is a tremendous help to me. Yeah, buddy. Alright, let's save again. Before something bad happens, like a crash. Alright, Ultimate Anthropologist's Lab. Great. Korakio should be in here, right? Preparing everything? Or not? If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from right here. Ooh. Folded cloth, exhibit case, bookshelf. Let's take a look at the exhibit case first. And by that I mean the folded cloth. This cloth. Ah, I see. It's the white fabric that covers the cage in the oh, okay, fine. Fair. I suppose I already took the cage then. Okay. I thought it was gonna be something cooler, like more important or whatever. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath. Mackie, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
そうだね
Cube, how are you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fantastic, my man. Dick. Thinking emoji. Astolfo. Doesn't that make Kiyu suspicious? This is his research lab, after all.
いや
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
確かに
It's true. But Korakiyu was the only one who knew of it, right? And there was also... Who was it? I keep forgetting his name. Kokichi knew of it as well. Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. It's true. Gold Leaf Katana's been updated? Cool. That's Kokichi. Oh, what are you guys doing here?
あんたって
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance?
にしし
You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look. Yeah, it is, dude.
とにかく
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we needed for the seance, so I came back to get it. The book, right? You forgot to bring the book. Something for the seance?
うん
Yeah, that white sheet over there. Oh, okay, but the book is still there. We bought the wooden dog statue and the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
何なの
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage and a wooden dog statue and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know either. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
というわけで
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet.
え
Study.
と
So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around and
うーん
I heard it was some, like, old, handmade book. Yeah. Oh. Is this it?
うん
Yep. It says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. It's interesting. Can we read it too? I want to see what's up with it. Let's see. What does it say about the Cage Child Seance? Kokichi flipping through the old book he picked up. Oh, so this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child is mentioned here. Share, Kokichi, share with the rest of us, silly. Oh, we're gonna just see it now. Alright. Boop.
うん
Yeah. Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Let's take a drink.
と
Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium and a dark place with no light.
確か
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel and curl like a turtle. What? And rest their forehead on a stone in the ground. Afterward, the 4 other participants must put their iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
なるほど
Also, it says that we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. Is that why there's a little gap right there? You see there's like a gap to get in and out of the circle? Huh. The dog god. Do you mean the wooden dog statue? Dog god. It's so confusing because the words are just backwards of each other. Dog god. Alright.
うん
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing in a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the caged child?" Then say the name of the spirit. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I see. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit. That's all it says. 4 participants, 4 statues. 1 in the center, kneeling down. The blood on the ground was dried and much older than the rest of the blood. Her room could go dark as anything, right? So maybe someone read this book and tried to recreate it in the ultimate artist's room with the 4 hanging bodies and the dead crouching Angie in the middle. But who would have knowledge of that? Only Korekiyu would have knowledge of that, right? Or anyone could have broken in here and read this book, but why would they, right? No one else really was in here, only Kokichi was in here as well. Interesting. Interesting. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says? Okay. Okay, it's looking bad for Keikoran, you know? His favorite character. Your boy is suspicious, dude. That sounds complicated.
でもさ
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I would say that. Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. It looks definitely bad. He may have already conducted it. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
だよね
That's true, right? He is not on the council. So how did he get in? But that is definitely what it's looking like now. It definitely looks like the 4 bodies were positioned in a way to mimic it. At least in a way, right? Interesting enough. I don't know why they would do that though. Oh yeah, He said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why I left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
でも
But is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost.
にしし
If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Suichi? I will, right after this. Oops. Eh?
あのさ
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
ほら
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet. They don't even have everything yet. You need to bring them the sheet, silly. Maybe it is better if you join them. Eh? You think so?
意味わかんない
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right.
にしし
Now you're talking.
よーし
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, who in the middle one? Alright. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, and then left the room. Kate Chow's been added. Yes. Alright, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's leave. Boop de boop bop. So where was it? I want to check out the other 2 rooms first, right? I know they're in the middle room, but there should be something in here. Okay, seance is performed in the middle room. You can't even check out the other rooms, so. Center room. Are we even allowed?
Yeah.
Are we even allowed to check it out? Because the seance requires exactly 5 people. What happens if there are 6 people? Interesting. The Moe. So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Suichi. You're most welcome to join us.
おっと
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, so at least it's consistent. Oh man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Feels bad.
僕ですか
Why me? Exclamation mark, question mark.
じと
I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Everyone just hates the robot, man. Feels bad.
いいですか
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. I don't even think Kibo would count as a person, right? I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not robophobic or anything, chat. But I don't think robots count as people. Like, doesn't it have to be like human body parts and stuff?
ほら
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
君という人は
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? Nope. Get the fuck out. That's why we're apologizing, silly. Come on.
バカにしないでください
No one's apologized yet. Fine, fine. Our bad. Just don't get mad at us when we start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. And start shooting electromagnetic waves. Yeah.
失礼な
Why would I do that? Electromagnetic shooting. Oh, feels weird, dude.
ダメ
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Blocker. Fine. But I won't forget this betrayal, Suichi. Hey, don't blame me. Everyone else wanted you out. I'm not robophobic. You can totally stay. Doo-doo. What did I do? I'll see you in court. Feels bad. So, now Suichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
いいかな
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with a purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. That's a good point. If you,
ね
you drew this magic circle with salt? Yeah, I mean, why
え
not?
そうだよ
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
じゃあ
It's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
恐ろしいね
but it may also unleash a curse. Got it. I'll be careful. You can count on me. I'll be the carefulest ever. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
大丈夫
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same. I don't know about that one. Hello?
いいかな
Okay, let's read it. At last, at long last, young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage at mountain's bottom, within the darkness. At last, at long last, how many will be there by dawn? Max is less thick, I think. I don't know. I hope I pronounced your name right. Welcome to the stream, my dude. I hope you're doing fantastic today. Thank you for the follow, my man. How are you today? How many will there be by dawn? Will there be 2 or just 1? Will the guard dog run far away? Or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last. Interesting. I've copied the words to the song down here. Please, commit it to memory. Everyone here has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read it in the dark. That's true. That is true. We have to memorize the lyrics now?
おや
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. Oh, there's no scene here. I listened to Q sing the song, and did my best to memorize the melody and the lyrics. There's no scene. First time. Alright, I think I've got it now.
けけけ
Your memory is extraordinary. You are, indeed, the ultimate detective. Ultimate neptective, you mean? Hey, why didn't he hide the book? That's a good point. He could have hidden the book. But, also would have been suspicious to us, right? Because we went in and actually saw the book. It would have been, like, doubly suspicious. Why was the sword missing, and why was the book missing? It would have been bad. So, if Kurikyu did it, I think the best logic for his brain would have been to leave the book where it was. In my opinion, I guess. But he's already boasted about memorizing stuff like that. It's true.
じゃあ
Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
興奮するよね
Yay! We finally get to see Angie! Not yay. Bad. Don't want to see Angie
さ
again.
て
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It will work best with a girl. Sexist, degenerate males! Oh. Then, I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in. That's the lewdest book, hello.
いいえ
No! I'll do it! I thought Tenko was gonna be the one to go in there first. I didn't expect Himiko to do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie. Look at Tenko, dude. Tenko being a real bro, a real sis here for her best friend Himiko. Feels good, man. But I hope you killed Angie, Tenko, so you're out of the game. Yeah?
そうです
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I will be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
お願いです
Onegai shimasu. Tenko. Dots. Mwah.
そういえば
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. Her face is literally XD.
この野郎
And venting your anger into something can really cheer you up.
はい
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Feels good, man. A little bit of a life lesson there for Himiko. Dots. Mendokusai. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. Feels good, man, dude. Feels good, man. Do you want to go inside? At least you could, call her a mage and not a magician. Yeah, dude. Amcy killing mage, not magician. Yeah. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
さて
So, now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
はい
Alright, Himiko. Matane. I'll see you later, dude. Matane.
では口寄せ役の茶柱さんには中央の円の中に入ってもらうけど
Tenko's actually becoming a good character.
魔法陣を踏まないように中央の円へとつながる通路を歩いてくれる
Right.
足元が暗いので注意して移動しなければなりませんね
Right.
次にその円の中で亀になってもらいたいんだけど
Just get up into like a big ball or whatever.
目
Really?
印の石を置くからそこに額をつけた体勢でお願いするよ
You don't actually have to just be the turtle, Tenko. You have to picture yourself as a turtle. You are the turtle. Tenko. Feels good, man.
さっきうちが中庭から持ってきた石じゃな
Forehead.
そん
これは地面に額をつけるための目印だから何でもいいのさ
こうですか
Oh, it's so silly.
ちょっと体勢が苦しいかもしれないけど終わるまで我慢してね
Envision the turtle, Tenko. Become the turtle.
決して途中で顔を上げたり体勢を変えたりしてはいけないよ
お茶の子です天子は体の柔らかさは星5つレベルですからね
5-star flexibility. Hell yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
さて
Starting now, the rest of us may go to work. There are many things left to be done.
そうだな
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Suichi and Kokichi. Suichi and Kokichi's names rhyme. Nice. Never realized that before. And please keep in mind, walk carefully as to not disturb the magic circle. Okay, you can count on me. I may not look strong, it may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. Hum. It's a good thing I didn't move cameras.
嘘はつくもんじゃないね虚弱体質の俺にはまさに荷が重いよ
If only he paid attention.
鉄でできてるだけあって結構重いね
Solid iron? Holy shit.
ちょっと天子の上に落とさないでくださいよ
What do you want us to do instead, Tenko? Hello?
分かってるよ捜査中に死体発見アナウンスと
Oh,
か笑え
okay.
ないしね
You meant like the side on top of her. No, we'll be careful enough. Body discovery
そ
announcement.
んなことを言わないでください
We'll be fine, we'll be fine. There we go.
疲れたで次はこのカゴ白い布で覆うんでしょ
The white cloth must be incredibly hard to put on because like you flip it or whatever and like all the salt is going to go everywhere just immediately.
その役目は僕がやるよ
We need him to be very, very careful.
さてこれでよし
Good, good, good.
茶柱さん大丈夫
大丈夫?
床しか見えない体勢なので分かりませんがおそらく大丈夫だと思います
Do your best, Tenko.
じ
Ganbatte.
ゃあ次が最後だねこの上に犬神様の木像を乗せるんだけど
Interesting, interesting.
これは4人でやろうか犬神様はかなりの重量だからね
4 people means 4 times the opportunities to fuck up. Please, no one fuck up. Poor little Himiko. We should have gotten someone a little stronger. Hey, wait a second. Himiko, you're stepping on the salt. You ruined it. You ruined it for everyone, Himiko. Hello? Fucking Himiko.
4人がかりでもかなり重いね
God damn it, dude.
これは1万キロはありそうだ
All of this work is for nothing now.
いやせいぜい80キロくらいだと思うよ
175 pounds. I don't know what that is in kilograms. Isn't that like 85? Something like that? 85 kilos? I don't know. For all you EU fans out there, I know what 175 pounds is.
疲れだ。
魔法を使えば楽に運べたんじゃが、高齢術で魔法はいかんしの。
魔法。
そんなに重いものをカゴの上に乗せて大丈夫なんですか？
大丈夫、大丈夫。
そもそも高齢術用の鉄カゴだからね。
78。
重さに耐えられるようにできているはずだよ。
はい、だよ。
ならいいですけど。
Alright, Tenko, good luck.
じゃあ僕らは魔法陣から出ようか。
Taking so
出
much
る時
care
も魔法陣を踏まないように気をつけてね。
not to disturb it. Himiko. Alright, let's all go to our respective corners now. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it'll be Angie speaking through you.
わかりました。
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance.
じゃあ
Alright, hopefully she doesn't get hurt, you know. The rest of us shall move on to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. Alright, we're in the left one. We each stood in a different corner. Ooh, woo.
そろそろ部屋を暗くしようか。ろうそくの位置が近いのは大間くんと犀原くんだね。
Okay, we'll go blow him out.
じゃあろうそくを消して戻ってきてくれるかな。
暗くした後でまた隅まで戻ってくるんだね。オッケー、わかったよ。
Okay.
夢野さんはそのまま動かないでいいよ。君のそばの床は隙間が空いてて危ないからね。
Yeah, there was a gap at the back of the floor of like every one of these rooms.
わかったぞ。
わかった。
部屋が暗くなったら僕が歌い出すから、みんなもそれに合わせて歌ってくれるかな。
We'll do our best. We'll do our best.
その歌の後で僕が与永さんの霊に呼びかけるけど、彼女が答えるまでは死後現金で頼むよ。
I'm just realizing this entire game we've been making fun of ghosts in Danganronpa, and here we are presented with the ghost in Danganronpa. And you know what? I actually fully believe it's going to happen because of that moment in Danganronpa, another episode. It is 100% going to happen. There is actually going to be Angie's ghost here.
ねえ、高齢術が終わった後は俺と犀原ちゃんがまたろうそくに火をつければいいの？
そうだね。倉庫からマッチを持ってきたから、これでろうそくに火をつけてくれるかな。
There would be like the strike anywhere matches, right? I hope they'll strike anywhere.
ほよー。じゃあろうそくの火を消すね。
I'll go as well. Ooh woo. Let me do it. I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. Ball player BTW. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark, I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
とうとらとうた
Kyu led us all in the Caged Child song.
いんのこおんのこ
Oopsies.
かごかけてくれやんせとうとらとうたかごからでやるは双子がひと子
Kimiko's got such a good voice. Thunk!
いんのこ逃げたかおんのこ黒たかとうとらとう
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of that. What was that?
ね
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now if the medium answers, dots.
えね
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? Dots. What's going on?
えね
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? Dots.
どうしたんじゃ？
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
え待って
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes?
うん
But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed. Dots.
そうだな
Let's light the candles briefly.
え
What? Is that okay?
ま
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall, back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Did you see that? Boys! Hello? Hello? Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
そんなはずは
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
なんじゃ？
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Dots.
あれ
Tenko.
そうだね
Ah, I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her.
にしし
She follows orders well. But how about we let her out for now?
待って
Wait. Dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same ones who brought them in. If not, the spirit must stay in the medium's body.
ち
Seeing as how all this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around. But whatever. Boys, if Tenko's actually dead, like, remember we were both saying the ideal situation would be that Angie died and Tenko killed her? This may not be the opportune situation, but Angie died and Tenko died. That's both worst girls gone from the game. While it may not be a good thing, you know, it's definitely picking up. Look, the floorboard's missing. Huh. Just like setting up. Kiyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were to carefully remove everything exactly in the order Kiyo directed.
じゃあ布を取るよ
Kiyo pitched the fabric gently, pulled it aside.
おや
Oh.
もしや
Something is amiss. The cage is split in half. Huh? Himiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Oh, it's not split in half, it was just a thing. Tenko, no! Yeah! Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up and... Hey! Hey, wait a second. Remember, Angie had a stab wound at the back of her head and a gash on her forehead, right? I know we already kind of established that that other one was kind of mimicking this ritual right here, but the gash on the forehead must have been from putting her forehead on the rock, right? Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. Interesting. Ding dong, ding dong.
まさか
Who Who would have thought there would be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophone's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Now it's pink puke. Or orange puke. Interesting. Oh, the puke's color's normal now. I guess it was predicting this. Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Ooh, woo. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Tenko? Seriously? Holy shit. You needed 5 people for it and the statues were the other 4. Yeah, that's what we were thinking, right? Holy shit. What is this? How could this happen? Well, Tsumugi, doesn't your theory go straight out the window that Tenko was the killer, huh? Tenko, Gonta's so sorry. Gonta no could protect you. Dots. Sweetie, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting a seance. What happened? I don't know. What's happening? There's nothing worse than these guys coming in at like a really intense moment, because it really breaks the immersion. Like really badly. I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you shouldn't maybe start the investigation right away. Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes? Oh no, there's 2 blackened. What happens in the event there are 2 murders by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial? It's a good point. It's a really good point. Will we have to have 2 class trials like individually, or will we have to have just one really, really big one? Interesting. Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Huh? What would happen? Monodam. What would happen? What would happen? Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really? I don't know. Oh man. They're so disorganized. IDK, Kevin. What do we do in this situation? If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate, will we? Silly. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help. Have you already forgotten? Dad is in no condition to help us. But he's only like that because you guys were bullies to him. Feels bad. Dance. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's all your fault, Monophone. Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That all is snapping back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now. It might work. I mean, don't knock something until you try it, you know what I mean? Whew. Well, at least Tsumugi is clear now? How? Unless you did it next level, right there. I don't know. Someone actually did both murders to make it believe that they were killed by the ritual. I don't know. Dots. That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love XD. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam. Dots. Bullying Monodam feels bad, man. Daddy, I love you. So please, go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart.
Yeah.
Aww, You're making me blush. Thank God Monokuma's back. Oh, I never thought I'd actually say those words, but thank fucking God Monokuma's back. Someone needs to put all these Mono Cubs in line, you know? They're running free, doing all the shit. It's just really messing with the game flow, you know? There's a second one. I'm back! Were you good while I was away? Oh!
可愛い我が子たちよありがとう
Oh! She's licking again!
お前らが殺し合いをしてきてくれたおかげで僕もリフレッシュ休暇を満喫できたよ
He's licking the old Monokuma. Alright.
じゃあこそばゆいお父ちゃんの愛が激しすぎてびしょ濡れだよ
It's getting me all soaked. Alright.
こんなに舐められたの
Ah!
初めて父の下で新しい快感に目覚めてしまいそうだわ
Oh! That's weird! Nice one, Monodam.
いやいや
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
ぶっちゃけ
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation.
僕
But I was
幸
able
せだな
But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whenever you get permission or not. When you get back, it doesn't even matter if you get fired or not. Alright, I'm gonna cough. Swallowing my spit the wrong way. What the fuck, 2 Monokumas? Yeah, this is not the Wincest I seek. We gotta get some Aura emo level shit in here, boys. Kappa. Ugh. Huh? Wait, so then, who's this Baldy? Dots.
あ
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone.
ほら
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
なんで
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Dots. And he left. Alright.
はって
Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
あ
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
お答えしましょう
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. What does that mean? Hold on.
え
First come, first served. What does that mean?
あのね
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
つまり
In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. So a person can get away killing someone else just scotch-free? Wow. Interesting.
うぷぷ
Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko's herself was a waste of a victim. That's a feels bad man and a half right there. Tenko literally died for nothing. Wow.
というわけで
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations, so you can review it later.
どうぞ
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Monokuma file 3 has been updated. Okay.
お父ちゃん
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that father's running things again. Leader's gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. I agree with that one.
お父ちゃん
Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. Dots. Monodam is pissed.
僕は幸せだな
There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go, except those 2 that died in the previous chapters. Let's forget about those, shall we?
あれ
He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. Feels bad. Exclamation mark, question mark.
素敵だわ
That's why he's so amazing. Please, lick me more. I couldn't finish the sentence. I couldn't do it, dude. It's too weird. Oh.
バイクマン
But the other Mono Cubs are dead. Yeah, they don't live anymore. Dots. Dots. Interesting. It's a free kill during investigation, Forsony. So someone should go on a rampage right now and kill everyone. Yeah, there's no repercussions for it. Like, you could kill them to their face and it wouldn't mean anything, right? So to make sense of all that,
いいですか
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer. But this is really good. If it's two separate people, right? It's very, very, very good for Angie's killer. Because now, it's completely thrown off the trail of Angie's one. If we all vote for the wrong person who killed Tenko, Angie's killer goes away scot-free and the rest of us die. That is like the best thing. But yes, you're right. It's going to be awkward if there are two killers and they find out both of them. Because the one that killed Tenko is not going to be trusted at all. Ugh, she might have to be like locked up or something. Or he. I'm being sexist here. But we don't even know if they're a different culprit, do we? We don't. Let's take a look at the Monokuma file. We'll get a good look then.
そうだな
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
興奮するよね
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
カス
God, oh my god, you fucking psycho. Aw, dogs. I can hear the ambulance. I'm just gonna take a drink right now. Is it going this way? It's gone. Okay, cool. All the killers so far have been girls, too. Yeah, they have. So it's about time a dude killed someone, right? Everyone... How many have died now? There's been 3 girls that have died before this, and 1 dude. Now we're at, what, 5 girls who are dead and 1 dude? This game is getting pretty sexist here, you know what I mean? A lot of dudes are gonna start dying off, you know? And I think the remaining girls are pretty much safe from this point forward. Dots. Suichi, this is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
でもよ
So, this is where you need a setup.
いいか
Listen, Suichi. Listen, sidekick, buddy, pal, number 2. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. What a great pep talk there. What would we do without you, my dude? Alright, then let's check the Monokuma file first. Alright. The victim is Tenko Chabarashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death was approximately 11 AM. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Just like the thing. A stab wound on her neck. The same as Angie's cause of death. Wait. What if Tenko's death is actually just an accident? Like, legitimately just an accident. Like, what if the Mad Dog statue, like, stabbed her through the cage? But that doesn't make any sense either, because there was a tarp on top. The tarp would have a hole in it, right? Interesting. I don't know. A stab wound on her neck. The same cause as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse? God, not again. Curse! Later, friend.
ちょっと
Oh, he's hugging the little Mackerel, dude. It's so cute. Look at her, she's blushing. She doesn't know what to do.
何が呪いだ
This is adorable.
桃田くん落ち着いて
Relax, dude, relax.
俺だって待ってたまるかよふざけんな
He's monk ass.
ふざけてるのはあんたの方でしょ殺されたいの
Do you want to die? No. Oh, little Mackerel. Slam. A dull sound reverberated through the room. Pluck, Takashi. Dots. Dots. He's bleeding.
大丈夫
Kaito. Daijoubu.
悪い
My bad. Suichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki. Oh, so cute. So cute. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
そうだよ
True. We haven't had time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
こんなことって
That's true. But Angie, and then Tenko. And to think, earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
悔しいよ
It all Gonta fault. Gonta failed to protect friend again. Dance. Himiko. Tenko's death caught all of us off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm the Neptective. Investigation resume!
あのさ
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
分かったよ
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay? Yeah.
いいえ
No, that won't be necessary.
あ
Yeah, that's not necessary at all, really. Show Kibo. Huh? What?
ええか
Show him, Kibo, for real. Show him your new power. Ooh, woo. New power. He's now like a car. His eyes are just the high beams on a car. Okay.
美人すぎる天才美人発明家こと入間美優様がキーボのメンテナンス時に追加した新機能だ
New functions. Pog Champ.
ここは任せてください僕が光となって皆さんを照らします
照らせ照らせ照らしちま
You crazy fucking diamond. Powering up, boys. Kibo version 2. Hell yeah. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. That's gonna be Kibo version 3.
え大丈夫
But it's bright now, so we should hurry up and investigate. You're right. Kibo's flashlight function has been added. What? Okay. Alright, Tenko's body. Alright, we can like kind of rotate a little bit. Let's see. Let's take a look at hole in the corner. Where's the sheet? Hello? Tenko's body. Let's start with Tenko's body. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. And according to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. The wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. We heard the bang, right? Though, we heard that really loud bang. Ah, wait. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut, despite the pain? Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. That's true. What do you mean?
どうせ
You were concerned about that, right? We were, Mackie. Thanks for looking out for us, man. With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die.
えっと
You're speaking from experience? She is, yeah.
当たり前だよ
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well, then that makes sense. Nice.
ところでさ
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Where's that dog statue gone? You're right. I don't see any obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments have been added to the truthful section. Alright, let's take a look at this board, the crooked floorboard. Ah, this floorboard is loose. And it's one right under Tenko.
どうして
Why is this floorboard loose?
確か
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance. Yeah. With that thump or whatever, that loud
No.
noise. Why would it come loose during the seance?
でも
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then something must have loosened it on purpose, or someone. Loose floorboard has been added? Okay. Remember, none of the floorboards were ever nailed down, right? So if they were never nailed down, then something else must have happened. Like, someone underneath could have pushed it up? But it doesn't make sense, because Tenko got stabbed from above, right? That's why I'm thinking something went wrong with the iron cage. Let's see the marker stone. She was killed with a meat skewer. Oh my god, Danganronpa 2 flashbacks, boys. This was rock next to Tenko's body. This must be the forehead stone, yes. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. Yeah, it's just a stone I bought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this! Yeah, like that. Tenko had a forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone has been added, okay. Iron cage next. This is the cage used in the seance.
これって
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It is a pretty large iron cage. Big enough for a person to fit inside. Like that, yeah. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
ね
Hey, look at this.
えこれ
There's
っ
a little
て
blood spatter on it, yeah. A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood. Yeah? Yeah.
そうだな
Yeah, I imagine so. The splatter must have been made when she was killed. So, if she was stabbed from below, it wouldn't splatter upwards, right? If she was stabbed from above, it would splatter upwards. Am I thinking about that right? Because if she was stabbed from below, it would spew out. But if it was stabbed from above, then it would squirt out like that. So, yeah. She definitely got stabbed from above, and she wasn't moving. That square pattern must have something to do with it. I don't know.
どうなの
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
だったら
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain the blood stain, right? No, because the blood was already underneath it. Remember we saw the little blood spatter? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. No, we saw the blood already, so she was killed during the seance. That is a possibility. Iron cage has been added. Okay. Hole in the corner. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but
これ
still.
って
A hole. Looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there. Like a match from when we were striking it or something? What? Something dropped down there.
ちょっと
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Alright, let's do it. The pose that Maki has is really cute. The hole in the corner has been added. Alright. So I think that's everything here. Let's talk to... I think that's it. Let's go look at this white cloth now. When she holds her finger to her chin. Yeah, it's adorable, dude. It's adorable. Alright, white cloth though. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. Let's check it out. I gotta see if it's got any blood on it. It's exactly like Nepgear from Danganronpa 1. Is it? I can't remember. Nicer. This was placed on top of the cage. And Kiryu was the one who removed it.
これって
This cloth is pretty thick. Thick, boys. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, looks like there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet. Is there a hole in that too? But no hole in the fabric. Okay, so that's what a lot of people would be thinking, right? Like I was thinking that, so that makes sense why they mention it. No hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth. Okay. Interesting. She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. White sheet even added. Alright, dog statue. It's a wooden dog statue used in the Seance. I believe it's called the dog god. During the Seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. The killer obviously used some kind of like hook like this. Maybe. That's the only thing I can think of at this moment. I like this drawing, by the way. I don't know what else there could be. Maybe the cage had some sort of spring mechanism in it that killed whoever was underneath it. That's a possibility. But I feel like the thump and then the time of death would have been too far apart, right? So if they moved the wooden plank, Tenko would have said something, right? Or maybe she was really good at staying quiet, and even though the floor moved underneath her, Tenko just didn't say anything. Weird. This wooden statue is pretty heavy. Kyu said it was about 175 pounds, or 79 kilograms. According to Ampy Chen, that's about the weight of 2 girls. Okay, interesting.
Huh?
What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman besides your mother? Fucking roasted. Go in, Mackie! Okay. I'm kidding. Anyway. Destroyed. If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. You're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Her comedy is really like dry. I like it. It's really dry comedy. Alright, dog statue's been added. Alright, who should we talk to first? Himiko, do you need someone to console you? We're here for you. Dots.
Oi!
Himiko. Hey, Himiko. Be strong, Himiko. Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's gonna break.
Demo!
But she not talking. It like Himiko not even here. She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's just leave her be for now. Taunts. I didn't mean to say that. Whatever. Himiko. Poor Himiko. She just got her friend, dude. Alright, Korekiyu. Why did this? Kyu. I know the murder was pretty shocking. Of course. I am shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? That's all he cares about, dude. Feels bad. We performed all of the steps flawlessly. Obviously we didn't. All I'm saying, I assume one of the steps was that the person underneath the bedsheet was supposed to remain alive, and we didn't follow that step pretty well because she ended up dead. That feels bad. Seems more concerned by that than the murder. Oh, if we perform the cage trial again and summon Tenko's spirit this time, Korekiyu, no, Yamete, you're just gonna kill more people. Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Tsuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance? Fucking idiot. True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
あ、そう。
Whatever. Just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spirit medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. It's so a raw XD. Then Suichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue on the dark god on top of the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Suichi blew out the candles. Finally, we all sang the Caged Child song. The seance should have been completed, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Ooh woo, ooh woo 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 woo. What's this? It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kiyu knows something.
どうなの?
And then what happened? And then what happened? We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Suichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed the thing. First, all four of us removed the dark god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth. And then... Miko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
Yeah.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? But that's the only way it makes sense that she was killed during the seance, right?
だったら
Then, when was she killed?
それが
Yes, that is a problem.
そうだね。
There is another problem.
どうして？
That is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. I wonder, maybe someone was dead. The medium was dead. How was the medium supposed to talk on behalf of a spirit, of a dead spirit, if the seance person was dead? That makes no sense.
もしや。
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
どうせ
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Holy shit, Maki, go in with the roast more. Thoughts. Maki was never one to pull her punches. Go in, Maki. Sound during the seance has been added. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's look at the candles next. Lit candle. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in this room. There are no windows in this room. So without the candles, it was pitch black. How did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? Alright, let's check out the hole in the ground now. Right? Cops. The small opening in the corner of the room. Space on the floor and something down there. But before I check this floor, I should finish looking. Okay. What else is there? Let's talk to Kokichi. Maybe he has something to know. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like... Okay, same thing. I bet Miyu says the same thing. Let's talk to Maki now. Maybe Maki says something nice.
あのさ
Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on.
と
The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of a cross pieces. That's what Gaunt told me. That's probably the reason why they're a little unstable. Yeah.
They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
まあ
Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
これって
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right? I suppose. So the killer is someone who believes in the seance. The killer was afraid the spirit would bust them, so that's why they killed Tenko? Maybe. That would mean that the person would have to be at least a little faithful, right? So maybe it is Tsumugi. But then, that's another girl killer. And that doesn't really make much sense, does it? Alright, Tsumugi, what do you guys say? She doesn't really say anything. Same thing.
それはどうかな
So, I've talked to everyone,
や
right?
めて
Cry later. Huh?
だって
Crying won't bring Tenko back. And if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll all die too. I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko. And all of us. Dance.
そうだよね
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out. She said she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. So. Do we talk to Kibo?
任せてください
Nope. We talk Gonta?
なんで悔しいよ
Nope, Gonta no talk different. Maybe Miyu. This investigation is over and shut. It's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function for real. Now then, Cunt Flu Killer is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to this bullshit seance in the first place.
いや
No, not necessarily. God, okay. That's rude and a half. Huh? Seriously? This seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her? Under the
も
floorboards.
しかして
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance? Well, we've already kind of confirmed it at this point, right?
バカか
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? Really? It's true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it'll be Angie speaking through you. Little did he know, she would never open her mouth again. Feels bad, dude. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kyu, so at that point, she was most certainly alive. Cube! Hey! Thanks for the new sub, my dude. Welcome to the Net Nation, I guess. Means a lot, my man. It really does mean a lot for you to sub. I appreciate it a whole lot. Thank you so much, Cube. Feels fucking good, man. No, I was gonna say that. Thank you, my man. Tenko answered Kyu, so at that point, she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark. I'm positive. No one. Yes. Yeah, dude. What time exactly was Tenko killed? After the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case. Wait, is there stuff left? I've talked to everyone now. Yeah? Who else? What else is there to look at? Oh, ruined magic circle. Okay. It's the magic circle key drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
まったく
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
あのさ
Was that drawn with salt?
そう
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. PJ salt.
は
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous. Baka she.
くだらない
Ridiculous. I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body.
もういいよ
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki doesn't really beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
でも
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
別に
We'll find out in Kiyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
ね
Isn't that right, Kiyo? Dance. He seems depressed. I suppose it makes sense. Alright, magic circle Korakiyo drew. Nice.
あのさ
Okay, so was there salt in the art room? There wasn't, actually. But we didn't really look for the salt at that point, though. Maybe there was. Maybe they just swept it up. Let's check. If we can check after this, let's go check. It's worth it. Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor.
ところでさ
Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light? Some candles? Maybe Kibo can just stick his head under there. That'll be great.
そうだな
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine. Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so that we can go down. Wakatta. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on. Wait a second. Alright, I know we're going to talk about this in a second, right? But look at that. Look at the floorboard. It's got blood on both sides of it. Almost like it was flipped. But how can that be? Oh wait, it's possible. Look. There's a gap missing. There's a gap missing from this floorboard right here, if you can see it right there, right? That means that it might have been possible to flip the floorboard? Maybe? We'll take it out. Take out the floorboard and then push it back in? I don't know. Alright, let's get to investigating. That's just initial thoughts right there. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours. I like it how we don't have backgrounds. Let's look around for clues.
あのさ
It would look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place. Alright. Oh! 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 Interesting. So, Konotori, if you're still here, your drawing was correct. The one from earlier? Someone must have done that with the sickle, like reached up and... Interesting. Let's take a look at the sickle first. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it. The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
これって
This came from my research lab. It did. Oh, feels bad, dude.
あのさ
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too. Can be thrown? I didn't know that. That's cool. Imagine just Maki riding into, just rolling up somewhere and just throwing a sickle at someone. That'd be amazing. And also scary as fuck. If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
そうだ
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. Little Maki roll. Little Maki rolling into battle with the fucking thing and then throwing it. Adorable.
でも
But even if this is a murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
そうだね
The cage is 3 feet high, so if you were able to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question. She was bent all the way over, right? With her forehead on the ground.
ね
Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
えそうだな
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. It seems more likely they were under the floor, right? Especially with the the breaks in the gap or the sides. We'll check it out in a second. I'll show you. Sickle on the floor has been added. Okay. We'll go around the room in order. Let's check out this blood stain first. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Okay. Dried blood. What? This is my second guess. Hi chat, is Lolly still alive? Hey Deadly, how are you? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you're doing neptastic today. The Lolly is still alive, doodly. Feels good, man. This was my second guess. We won, Zillow. Interesting. Interesting, dude. Lolly feels good, man. The Lolly's sad though, Deadly. She's sad. She needs head pats to feel better. Feels bad, man. There's a blood stain on the ground, underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where the Tenko's blood was dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Ne.
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood in it too. You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
どうなの?
The Tenko's blood splattered here when she got killed.
そうだな。
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet. But these bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Dry blood on the floor has been added. Okay. Loose floorboard has been added. Okay. Good, good, good. There's two more things we gotta look at. This thing and this thing. Right? Ah, look. Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
そうだね.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion is missing about the same width, too. And from what I can see of it,
そうだな。
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. Interesting, interesting. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is, why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
だったら.
So, what purpose did this serve? I don't know. The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? There was a motor saw in the assassin lab, right? There was, and that could be easily cut by a motor saw. Interesting. Crosspiece on the floor has been added. One more. Doesn't matter who dies as long as the Lolly is alive. Well, it does. If Kaito dies, the Lolly can't get back to Earth because they are in space. Yeah, dude. Give the Lolly to Ampsy or kill her. It's a hard case. I believe Ampsy takes good care of his Lollies, you know. I believe so. He has a good basement for them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hole. Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
ね
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. Oh, does this lead into the... This would be the left room or the right room? I don't know, but it leads into one of the other ones. This part has rotted away. Looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room, though, through here. Okay.
確かに.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Boy next door. Yes, it is also empty next door. Then, the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here, instead of using the hallway. Yeah. Did you say hole or hole? It's Hole doing all the killings, right?
Yeah.
True. But it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. But it's possible, right? We know that from Danganronpa 2. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. It might make it impossible to move around in there. Then they could have used the light, like we're doing right now. Exactly.
まあ、
Ah, man. They used the light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? I think we finished investigating here. Alright, up we go.
いいかな。
Aki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. Adorable. Adorable. After Mackie and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. Alright. So I think that's everything here then, right? What was in the hole? I missed it. In the hole was nothing. It was just natural rot. So we can move, essentially we can move from the room right next to this one into this room with no problem. But that was it. There was nothing in the hole. It just showed that we could do it. Dots.
ところでさ、
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? Now let's go next door. What do you mean?
だって
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the black end we need to vote for is
そうだね。
the culprit for the first murder. The culprit who killed Angie. Yes, so. That's what Monokuma said.
だったら
So, instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? Maybe we need to assume that they were taken by the same person at the moment, right? We can't leave out any detail of either case. Mochiron desu.
でも
But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two that died, I need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths. Yes, we do. We need to know if there's actually a killer among us. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. Hi. Oop, don't want to talk to Himiko again. Just a bunch of dots. Feels bad, man. Himiko. Head pats! Would you like to leave? Yeah. Alright. Let's check actually in the other two rooms. When I came into the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Hello? What the fuck?
嘘だよ。
What the fuck? You piece of shit! You fucking garbage human being! Oh man, Kokichi! Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? That little... He just popped his head up and was like, so did I... Aww. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood. Oh, okay. Did you hit your head on something, dude? What happened?
どうして
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then, suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. You stepped through a floorboard?
ひどいよね。
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard. Tots,
ちょっと
if you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
おお。
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting the floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. But bad luck. The crosspiece was gone. Does that mean... Let's check it. No! No, you can't do this! No, we have so much more to investigate! Huh?
殺し合いの誇り、自信と夢。
Monokuma, you can't do this!
殺し合いファンよ、胸を張れ。そして、しかと見届けよ。
We literally have no leads! We don't know anything!
プロ野球、サッカー、スマホ
Mobile
ゲーム。よ
games.
く見ていろ。これが殺し合いのパワーだ。
Powered up, alright.
殺し合いは絶対に負けない。全生徒、学級裁判場に入場です。は
I guess time's up.
あらららら
Oh man, it's cause of you guys I didn't have enough time to check something. What were you trying to check?
ほら
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately,
ちー
I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. You perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew the magic circle the exact same as the way in this picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Interesting. He did say he memorized it, right? Well, I wanted to check out the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later.
西市
At the class trial. So, see you there. Kokichi left. The blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi has been added. Nice.
と
Let's go to Dance.
そうそうそうだね
Yeah. Okay. Is Maki nervous? I'd be terrified. I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
殺されたいの
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Tots. No, we're good. We're fine. Shrine of Judgment. Here we go. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. So few of us now.
まったく
It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us. That's what I said. Hey,
そっか
less friend mean it much harder to solve mystery.
大丈夫
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you have gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. A little bit smarter. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. Cops, we're gonna repeat that sentence. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. Gonta smart. 140 IQ BTW. I'd want you to graduate from this super idiot level to at least Kaito level idiot level. Yeah, that'd be good. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
大丈夫
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
おお
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Makiwall sure does pack a punch. Makiwall.
知らない
It's your fault. Oh my gosh, you don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far. It's kind of true.
つうわけで
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine. You haven't done anything this chapter. These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world, for real.
よくないな
Interesting. She has literally done nothing this entire video game. But whatever. It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable. It's kind of true.
名前だぶ
Atua, please, please lend us your power.
ですが
Hasn't done anything. Kibo Eyelight. Oh wait. I forgot. The Kibo Eyelight. That's been the most helpful thing yet. It's been great. PogChamp AF, dude. It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
あのさ
It's true. But biggest Atua goes over. The cult is dead, boys. She should never lied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
僕だって
So what? Robots can believe in God. Sure.
そうです
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. No one cares, Kibo. Hearing voices, I mean... Oh. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
ちょっと
How long are you gonna say that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now.
たくよ
Yeah. The trial this time is gonna... The trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap. His trap? That's Dolfo.
そうだな
He probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating. So. That was the only reason.
もういいよ
No, he didn't. Yeah, there's no way. Tots.
No.
Suichi, say something. What should I say? I don't know what I'm supposed to say, dude. What do you say in this situation? Monokuma statue, boys. Rumble, 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 ramble, 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 ramble. Ooh, woo. It's time, dudes. For the badly animated water to once more come into play. Wowee. Look at all that mercury. As usual, we walk towards the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard. Down it goes. We descended. Perhaps because there were few of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell faster and faster downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it? Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. There's one less than there should be, dude. One less participant than there should be. Don't say that. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Mono damn sad. Dots. He looks pissed, not sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth. Let's hurry up and get this started. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you'll enjoy it to your heart's content. The third class trial was about to begin. Angie Unaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Shira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, degenerates, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two were killed, were both trying to stop the killing. And who was it? And who was the one that killed them? Was it one person? Two different people. We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. On the next episode. Because the Strimmu is over today, boys. Feels fucking good, man. We got through it. We got through it. It feels good to know what happened, but shit, dude. I have no idea who's done it. I have really no idea who could have done it at all. If there's two people or if there's like one, who knows. But we'll figure it out on the next episode, dudes. Anyways, boys. I want to thank